Can't fit the coal, me no man. Samosa, gal bring me out, you a fi alright. Rich a fuck, jumping at the pima chuck. Now for chase a pussy, leave a like fi chase me liquor so. Gal inna my bed, my body hit the pan, she clitoris. Cad inna my mix, animal help me get that million fuss. Why them want fi kill a toss? Can't fit the coal, me no man.
Book of Wisdom.
3 meals a day is keeping you.
Book of Wisdom.
3 meals a day is keeping you.
Book of Wisdom.
3 meals a day is keeping you stuck in your lower 3 energy centers, trapping your body in survival mode. It's important that we fast. When we fast, our body starts to eat itself and kill all the bad cells. If you have issues with your body, listen up. If you cut your finger, your body heals it and produces a scab. If we keep picking the scab, it will never heal. Your body's issue is not healing because it's fighting off the toxins that you place in it every single day. Instead of fighting the problem with your body, it's fighting off the poison you keep placing in it. If you avoid unnatural food, the body will then start to fight off the problem that's already in it. This is why fasting is important. Our digestion uses a lot of energy. Fasting allows the energy used for digestion to be redirected to fight off the problem. The human body is made with self-regenerating technology. It's the most advanced piece of technology on the earth. If you want to heal fast, cut out all the unnatural GMO foods and go on an alkaline diet. P.S. This is not
Book.
in your.
You could be walking in the rain today, and tomorrow, by the snap of a finger.
Everything is possible in your life when you believe.
One of the most important things to being successful is listening. It's listening.
There is no one like you. There has never been anyone like you. There is no one. Shall never be anyone like. There is no. There is no one like you. There has never been anyone like you. There shall never be anyone like you. Therefore, know yourself. Be yourself. There is no. Like you, therefore know you.
try to take her purse? I don't have it. Did you try to take it? I don't have it.
You know, the Moscot story, our story, is really a classic immigrant story.
My great-great.
With a family fortune that rivals the GDP of small nations, the luxurious lifestyle of America's former first son, Barron Trump, is a dazzling display of opulence, extravagance, and unimaginable wealth. From rides in private jets to luxurious mansions and exclusive access to the world's most elite events, Barron's life is a never-ending spectacle of grandeur and excess. Join us as we take a look into the astonishing world of Barron Trump, where even the wildest dreams are just another day in the life of the young Trump heir. Luxurious lifestyle of Barron Trump. Born on March 20th, 2006 in New York City, Barron's life was a fairy tale come true. With half-siblings ages ahead of him, ranging from 13 to 28 years, Barron was the baby prince of the family and was effectively raised as an only child. Donald Trump, Barron's father, who has a net worth of $7.5 billion, is a well-known real estate mogul and television personality who gained fame through his business ventures and his reality TV show, The Apprentice. His mum, Melania Trump, was also a stunning model turned first lady. Together, they gave Barron a life of unapologetic extravagance. Growing up in the heart of Manhattan, Barron's early years were spent in the luxurious Trump Tower. This iconic skyscraper located on Fifth Avenue served as the backdrop for Barron's childhood. Unlike most children, Barron had an entire floor of the high-rise to himself. Imagine having a whole floor of a skyscraper as your personal playground. It was a life of unchecked indulgence where every whim was catered to and every fantasy was within reach. This extravagant lifestyle allowed him to indulge in his interests and hobbies without any limitations. The Trump family's wealth and influence also provided Barron with unique experiences that most children could only dream of. He spent quality time with his father at their Mar-a-Lago residence in Palm Beach, Florida. The sprawling estate, often referred to as the Winter White House, boasts luxurious amenities, including a golf course, swimming pools, and private beaches. Barron and his father enjoyed playing golf, dining together, and spending family time in this lavish setting. In addition to these luxuries, Barron Trump's early exposure to the media began almost immediately after his birth. In May 2006, almost 2 months after he was born, Barron made his television debut on The Oprah Winfrey Show, a moment that introduced him to the world. While on the show, Oprah's longtime friend Gayle King also conducted an exclusive interview with Donald and Melania Trump, and here the couple proudly introduced their newborn son, Barron, to the world. When asked what it was like to have a baby again after so many years, Donald Trump beamed with pride, happiness, and fulfillment that Barron's arrival brought to the family. Melania Trump, equally glowing, shared her thoughts on Donald's role as a father. She revealed that Donald was great with the baby and spent time with him every morning watching television and reading newspapers. During the interview, King was introduced to Barron, who was quite fussy at the time. Despite his fussiness, the world couldn't help but be captivated by the youngest Trump. The name Barron was also a topic of discussion. Donald revealed that it was a name he had always loved but never dared to use until now. From here on, it was obvious that Barron's early television appearance was just the beginning of his life in the spotlight. As the son of a billionaire businessman and a former supermodel, there was no escaping the attention to the opulence surrounding his life. When it comes to Barron Trump's wealth, estimates say he's sitting on a whopping $60 million fortune as of 2024. That's more cash than most people see in a lifetime. And the best part, he didn't even have to lift a finger to earn it. It's all thanks to his family's wealth and smart investments. Let's not forget to mention Barron's trust fund, which is like a treasure chest overflowing with riches. It is packed with luxurious properties like a 10,000 square foot mansion in Palm Beach, Florida, and a 30-acre estate in Bedminster, New Jersey. This mansion in Florida is located on the same estate as his father's Mar-a-Lago resort. The property is estimated to be worth around $11 million, with some media outlets placing it at a staggering $250 million. At the same time, his 30-acre estate in Bedminster is estimated to be worth around $19 million. The property includes a 7,000 square foot mansion, a golf course, and a swimming pool. That's not all. Barron also owns a piece of some of the hottest tech companies around. He's got stakes in Amazon, Alphabet, Microsoft, Apple, Meta Platforms, Tesla, Berkshire Hathaway, JP Morgan Chase, United Health Group, Home Depot, and Visa. That's like having a finger in every pie, and we mean a very lucrative pie, and with 25% of his trust fund. Invested in these stocks, Barron's wealth is set to grow faster than anyone can imagine. Talking about Barron Trump's luxurious lifestyle, even his early childhood is a tale of luxury and opulence that most can only dream of. As the youngest Trump child, his life was destined to be filled with the finest things money could buy, and his parents, Donald and Melania Trump, made made sure of it. One of the most sensational gifts Barron received as a newborn was a golden baby carriage, present from none other than Ellen DeGeneres. Imagine being pushed around in a pram made of gold. This extravagant gift set the tone for Barron's early years, where luxury was the norm rather than the exception. The golden baby carriage was not just a symbol of wealth, but also a statement of the lavish lifestyle that awaited Barron. Barron's home environment was equally opulent. He spent his early years in the Trump Tower penthouse, a triplex apartment that is the epitome of luxury. Located on Fifth Avenue in New York City, the Trump Tower is an iconic building, and the penthouse is its crown jewel. Adorned with marble and gold, the penthouse is a mansion in the sky, offering breathtaking views of Central Park and the Manhattan skyline. In this lavish setting, Barron had an entire floor dedicated to him. Yes, you heard that right, an entire floor. While most children are thrilled to have their own bedroom, Barron had a nursery, living room, kitchen and quarters for his mother and nannies, all on his own floor. The nursery was designed in the Louis XIV style, complete with intricate designs and luxurious furnishings. It was a space fit for a young prince, reflecting the grandeur and elegance of the French monarchy. Melania Trump, Barron's mother, was deeply involved in creating this luxurious environment for her son. She took great pride in ensuring that Barron had the best of everything. In fact, one of the most unbelievable aspects of Barron's early life was his skincare routine. In 2013, Melania launched her own skincare line featuring a caviar-infused moisturizer called Caviar Complex C6. This was not just any moisturizer, it was a high-end product designed to provide the ultimate in skincare luxury. Melania later revealed that she applied this caviar-infused moisturizer on Barron every night from head to toe. Imagine a 7-year-old being pampered with such an extravagant skincare routine. If caviar moisturizer after your baby's bath is not the epitome of luxury, then we aren't sure what is. Barron's early childhood was a blend of opulent living and high-end pampering. And guess what? The golden baby carriage, the dedicated floor in the Trump Tower penthouse, and the caviar-infused moisturizer were just the beginning. Growing up as an heir to a fortune, Melania Trump, ever the doting mother, took a hands-on approach to Barron's early education. She believed in the importance of being present and involved in her son's upbringing. Melania often spoke about how she wanted to be a full-time mom and be there for every step of his learning journey, from ABCs to algebra. She was determined to give Barron the best start in life, and she didn't leave anything to chance. So she homeschooled him herself and taught him all the essentials: languages, Czech, Slovenian, French, and probably a few more we don't know about. Life skills? You bet. Barron grew up speaking Slovenian thanks to lessons from his mother and grandparents. According to Melania, he grew up enjoying Slovenian food and loved eating the Slovenian food his late grandma, Amalia Knavs, made. He also learned French, showcasing his linguistic abilities from a young age. Melania's dedication to her son's education was evident in every aspect of their daily lives. However, as Barron got older, it became inevitable for him to go to an actual school, and for his mother, she ensured that he had access to the best resources and opportunities available, which is why Barron's early education was equally impressive. Before moving to the White House, Barron attended a fancy school in New York City called Columbia Grammar and Preparatory School on the Upper West Side of Manhattan. This elite institution is known for its rigorous academic curriculum and emphasis on nurturing creativity. In his last year, he took his whole class on a field trip to Washington, D.C. Talk about a cool class outing. Imagine 80 kids, teachers, and even Secret Service agents piling onto buses and touring the nation's capital. I bet they made some unforgettable memories. Next, Barron headed to St. Andrews in Maryland, where the tuition was a whopping $50,000 a year. Yikes, that's some serious cash. But for the Trumps, this was only a small price to pay for the top-tier education Barron received. St. Andrews provided Barron with a sense of normalcy amidst the extraordinary circumstances of his life. He was able to make friends, participate in school activities, and focus on his studies, all while living in one of the most iconic residences in the world. However, after his family left the White House, he switched to Oxbridge Academy in Florida in 2021, which was a bit more affordable but expensive nonetheless, at $38,000 a year. Now that Barron recently finished high school, it is clear that his education will continue to be a top priority for the Trump family. Also, with Oxbridge Academy's reputation of having an annual 100% college acceptance rate, with half of the graduates attending a top 100 US university or a top 50 liberal arts college, it is safe to say that getting into a prestigious college would be fairly easy for Barron. Donald Trump's election to the US US presidency in 2016 brought a new level of exposure to the family. However, Barron didn't immediately move to Washington, D.C. Instead, he stayed at Trump Tower with his mother for almost the first 5 months of his father's presidency to finish his school year before they relocated in the summer of 2017. On June 11th, 2017, Barron and Melania moved into the White House when he was 11 years old, marking a historic moment. Barron became the first son of a president to reside in the White House since John F. Kennedy Jr. in 1963. Moving from Trump Tower to the White House was like going from a fancy penthouse to a super fancy palace, but Barron took it all in stride like a total pro. He settled into his new environment with ease, like a kid moving into a dream bedroom, which, let's be real, it totally was. One of the most talked about aspects of Barron's life in the White House was his personalized bedroom. His bedroom was the stuff of legend. It was like a high-tech paradise designed just for Barron. Unlike any other first child, Barron had a room tailored to his tastes and needs. The room was designed with a modern aesthetic, featuring sleek furniture, state-of-the-art technology, and even a gaming setup that would make any teenager envious. This was not just a bedroom, it was a sanctuary where Barron could escape the pressures of his unique life. The White House itself is equipped with amenities that rival those of the finest resorts, and Barron had access to all of them. One of his favorite spots was the private home theater, where he could watch the latest movies in comfort and style. The theater, with its plush seating and advanced sound system, provided Barron with a cinematic experience like no other. It was a place where he could relax and enjoy some downtime away from the public eye. Another favorite spot for Barron was the swimming pool. The White House pool, a favorite of many first families, was a place where Barron could unwind and enjoy some leisure time. Whether he was swimming laps or simply lounging by the pool, it was a place where he could escape the rigors of his daily life. The pool area also provided a space for Barron to spend time with his friends and family, making it a hub of activity and relaxation. The White House bowling alley was another unique feature that provided endless entertainment for Barron and his friends. The alley, located in the basement of the White House, was a place where Barron could enjoy some friendly competition and have fun. It was a unique perk that set his life apart from that of other children his age. The bowling alley became a favorite hangout spot for Barron, where he could bond with his friends and create lasting memories. Despite the opulence and privilege that came with living in the White House, Barron's parents were determined to provide him with a sense of normalcy. Melania Trump, in particular, was very protective of her son and often spoke about the need to shield him from the negative aspects of fame. She was deeply involved in his daily life, ensuring that he had a balanced routine that included time for school, play, and family. This was why one of the most sensational aspects of Barron's life in the White House was the level of security and privacy that surrounded him. As the son of the president, Barron was always accompanied by Secret Service agents who ensured his safety at all times. This level of protection was both a necessity and a symbol of his unique status. It allowed Barron to move freely and enjoy his life without the constant worry of security threats. Interestingly, Barron continued enjoying the security of the US Secret Service, even after his father left the White House in 2021. Barron, who was almost 15 at the time, had the luxury of these top-notch security agents until he was 16, thanks to a federal law that states that he was entitled to such protection. His parents, on the other hand, will receive the services of these secret agents for their lifetimes. Barron Trump's fashion and public opinion. Now, moving away from the fancy schools and houses Barron Trump has lived in, this billionaire heir is also a force to be reckoned with when it comes to fashion. Barron Trump's fashion sense is legendary. From the moment he stepped into the spotlight, people couldn't stop talking about his stylish outfits. And let's be real, it's no surprise. With a former supermodel like Melania Trump as his mom, Barron was destined to be a fashion icon. Melania's got an eye for style that's sharper than a razor, and she's made sure her son is always dressed to impress. Barron's fashion journey began at a young age. One of his earliest public appearances was at his father's presidential inauguration in January 2017. At just 10 years old, Barron made a striking impression in a navy blue suit, complete with a white button-down shirt and a navy blue silk tie. His perfectly coiffed hair and polished look set the tone for his future fashion choices, showcasing his preference for formal attire. Throughout his father's presidency, Barron was often seen at formal events, consistently dressed in high-quality outfits that reflected his family's luxurious lifestyle. Whether attending state dinners or accompanying his parents on official trips, Barron's wardrobe choices always exude sophistication. His preference for classic, timeless pieces such as tailored suits and crisp dress shirts further highlighted his mature sense of style. Another notable outfit of Barron's is the $10,000 black suit he wore to the White House state dinner in honor of French President Emmanuel Macron in 2018. Barron's wardrobe is obviously a mix of high-end and affordable brands, and he has often been reported to wear suits and ties by designers like Ralph Lauren and Brooks Brothers. However, Barron's fashion sense isn't limited to formal wear. He has also been spotted in more casual outfits that still manage to make a statement. During family vacations and more
Wasting money on cures. Forgot.
relaxed public appearances, Barron has been seen wearing cotton t-shirts, shorts and comfortable sneakers. Despite the casual nature of these outfits, they are always carefully selected to reflect his unique style. One memorable casual look was during a family vacation in 2019. The Trumps were returning from the Trump-owned Mar-a-Lago resort in Florida, and Barron stepped off Air Force One wearing khaki pants, a white polo, a bright red jacket, and beige New Balance shoes. His puffy red coat stood out against his parents' more neutral tones, proving that Barron isn't afraid to experiment with his wardrobe and add a pop of color. Barron's fashion evolution has also been influenced by his family's lifestyle. Growing up in the public eye, Barron has been exposed to high fashion from a young age. His mother, Melania, has always ensured that he is dressed in designer clothes, often matching her elegant style. This influence is evident in Barron's preference for high-quality, well-tailored pieces that reflect his family's status and wealth. As Barron has grown older, his fashion choices have continued to evolve. In August 2020, at 14 years old, Barron impressed onlookers with a 1950s retro-inspired outfit. Stepping off Air Force One, Barron looked like a fashion model in a red, white and blue-trimmed bomber jacket by the high-end brand Moncler, paired with black jeans and black leather shoes. This stylish ensemble showcased Barron's ability to accessorize and make a statement with his clothing. Talking about accessories, Barron Trump has a thing for fancy watches. He's been spotted wearing some serious bling like a Rolex Submariner. Talk about a fancy timepiece. This watch doesn't come cheap, with prices starting at a whopping $10,000. But hey, when you're a Trump, you've got to keep up appearances, right? He's also been seen sporting an Audemars Piguet Royal Oak, which is basically a superhero for your wrist. This watch is sleek and sporty and comes with a hefty price tag. We're talking $20,000 and above. And if that's not enough, he's also worn a Patek Philippe Nautilus, a watch whose price starts at $30,000, with prices varying significantly based on the model. With his impressive wardrobe, speculations about Barron's potential future in the fashion industry are not unfounded. With his height, good looks and family connections, Barron has all the makings of a future fashion icon. Only time will tell, however, if he chooses to follow in his mother's footsteps and pursue a career in fashion. But for now, Barron Trump continues to impress with his impeccable style and remains a low-key teen who enjoys the finer things in life. Barron Trump's public appearances have always been a subject of great interest and fascination. As the youngest son of a former president, his presence at various events often captures the media's attention and sparks public curiosity. One of his most recent and notable appearances was during Easter 2024 at the Mar-a-Lago Club, a luxurious resort owned by his father, Donald Trump. This event, like many others, showcased the opulent lifestyle that Barron leads and highlighted the public's ongoing interest in him. Aside from this, the event not only highlighted the luxurious lifestyle he leads, but also offered a rare glimpse into his interactions within high society. These moments continue to fascinate and intrigue the public, showcasing the unique blend of privilege and normalcy that defines Barron's life. The Easter dinner at Mar-a-Lago was a grand affair attended by high-profile guests and members of the Trump family. Barron, standing tall and strikingly similar to his father, was a standout figure at the event. His height, which has been a topic of discussion in the media, adds to his commanding presence and makes him easily recognizable in any crowd. Dressed in an impeccably tailored black suit and a yellow tie, Barron exuded sophistication and elegance, reflecting the high standards of the Trump family. Mar-a-Lago, known for its lavish settings and exclusive membership, provided a fitting backdrop for the Easter celebration. The resort, with its sprawling grounds, luxurious amenities and opulent decor, is a symbol of the Trump family's wealth and status. Barron's presence at such an event highlights his place within the elite circles of society and the luxurious lifestyle he leads. The media coverage of the event was extensive, with numerous outlets capturing images and videos of Barron and his family enjoying the festivities. In fact, various videos and photos showed Barron at different points of the Easter celebration, and on all occasions he was seen standing close to his father and mother. Also, in one video, he is seen seated next